up? It's your girl Camry and I'm back with another video. This is your BET Awards 2019 review. Okay, so I have been sitting on that couch for probably the last 6-7 hours. Okay, because I tried to watch the little happy hour thing, then the red carpet thing, then the actual show, then the post show. Okay, so probably since about 3:30, 4 o'clock, because I had on the best moments of the BET Awards, and you know, I was doing my laundry, I was cooking. Just a long time. BET, y'all made a lot of money off of me today, okay? So if you don't know, I'm Camry and this is Camry Music TV. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe down below to my channel, like this video and share the video on all social media platforms, and make sure you link up with me in the links in the description box so that we can stay connected, all right? So we're gonna get into this review. Y'all know it's late, going on midnight, but if I don't do it now, I won't do it. That's the new mantra. Okay, so we get a nice, a banging opener of Cardi B and her now dancing husband, Offset. Who knew Offset had the choreography, okay? He was doing all the moves. And Cardi B was lip syncing. Yes, we know. But she still was killing it, okay? I really like the hair. Look extra natural, okay? Look very, very natural. I need to know who did the wig, okay? Or it could have been her own hair. But anyway, she was dancing, you know. Offset comes out, he got his group of dudes behind him, and they's doing do anything for clout. Do anything for clout. So he was dancing and Cardi B was dancing, and she was dancing on her man like in the video. And then Cardi gave us press. And it was looking like an AKA probate up there. I'm not gonna lie to you. The pink and the green was popping. It was real militant going on. I was just waiting on them to start doing their little call sign. I was just waiting, okay? But Cardi B opened up the show and she killed it. Now y'all know Regina Hall as the host. We was ready. We was waiting to see what she was gonna do. She's a very like dry funny, right? She's funny, but her face don't move a whole lot, and we like that about her. But sometimes I'd be like, okay, what's she gonna do? So Regina Hall is from DC. Y'all know that they got this whole don't mute DC thing going on right now because gentrification is going on, and they're basically trying to kill all the go-go music that they be playing. They're trying to kill all the go-go music that they be playing. Now it's common to hear go-go music out there while you're shopping. Like I guess it's some T-Mobile that plays it out loud, like in the speakers outside. And since they're building different stuff now, and it's like gentrification is going on, then they're trying to get them to silence DC. Well, hence the hashtag don't mute DC. And since Regina Hall is from there, she brought DC to LA tonight. Okay, she had the whole tribute going on with EU and Sugar Bear. I know the song, but I didn't recognize him. But she was killing it too. Okay, y'all know she had the parody of Homecoming, and it was homegrown, and she was giving it to us in the video skit, channeling the queen. And I actually think that was Beyonce's actual drummer, because Kev on Stage on their Ask A podcast, they interviewed her, and I can't remember her name right now, Lord forgive me, but I think that was her. So she was in the little video thing, and then she also was on stage. So because she performed, you know, obviously she's Beyonce's drummer. I mean, how high can you go after that? But she's obviously getting more exposure after Homecoming, okay? But Regina Hall killed it with her DC tribute, had the whole feel of go-go music on the stage. And then we get Taraji P. Henson out there dancing with her. Now y'all know they all, it's so nice to see black actresses, black musicians, black people period, just come together. If it's not one thing I can't stand is when like say you're in the mall or Walmart or something, you see another black woman, we see each other, you know, and we don't speak. Or the other is looking at you crazy, looking at you up and down, you know. That to me, it just irks my soul. So to see everybody, you know, getting along, at least for the cameras, looking like they love each other, promoting love and happiness and strength and worth, it just was a good time. The bad thing about the BET Awards is it just goes on and on and on and on. But this time, they were pretty much able to keep us engaged the entire night. I can't recall any dry spots just yet, but let's keep moving. So Lil Baby wins the first award, y'all. I did not take the time to write down what people won, but Lil Baby did not look amused at first. I was like, honey, baby, are you not excited to receive the award? And he went on to make me feel that way the rest of the night. I mean, when he performed with City Girls, or when he performed with Young Miami of City Girls, they both had this like deer in the headlights. Well, she had the deer in the headlights, and he had the I'd rather be at home sleep look. So I don't know if that's what we on as millennials, because I'm barely a millennial, because I'll be 30 this year. But I don't know. I don't know what that was about. The Baby performs after Lil Baby gets his award. I think if we were going to make sure that the world knows the differentiation between the two, maybe we shouldn't have put them so close together. But we got Lil Baby his award, and then we had Da Baby come out, and even Regina Hall confused me when she said another Lil Baby and the City Girls, but she meant because Young Miami was pregnant with the Lil Baby. You know, I got the play on word. Marseille Martin giving us another, so she wins the Young Star Award. Very well deserved. Okay, y'all know she just came out with Little. She's the bomb on Blackish. She's probably doing so many things behind the scenes, and we're just watching her grow up before our very eyes. But she has created another meme of you know, y'all know when she was little, she made that one good meme that I use often, and it seems like she might have recreated that tonight. So big congratulations to Lil Baby and Marseille Martin, all the winners, and just in case I forget any of y'all as I'm going through this list. But after that, we get this nice little skit with 50 Cent needing his money. I like that the BET Awards was staying hip with what's going on in culture right now. Okay, 50 Cent needing his money from everybody being mad that Trey Songz then had a baby, Idris Elba finally got married. You know, they was right on the money with the things happening in the culture, and that was good for BET, because we know that in the past they've had a tendency to kind of fall off and be a little washed up and kind of sounding like your auntie or your mom trying to do the newest hippest dance, and it's just not all the way there. But this year, y'all had it. Okay, y'all did y'all thing. So we get Fantasia, Slayed and Snatched. Okay, she came out there, she gave us enough, and that's one of my songs right now, and she was singing She Never Disappoints, had the bass guitarist out there, and live vocals, of course. She kept her shoes on. Then background vocals were on point. Y'all know, in my next life, or if I could have really went after my dream of singing, I would have, at 19, I would have went on to become a background singer, a backup singer, okay? Because backup singing is like the dream, because you ain't got to deal with all the extraness of the fame and all that, and you can just sing. And the way them background singers be singing, I mean, the notes and the just velvet, just harmonies and just. Okay, but also Fantasia brings that also, okay, and she killed it, looking good at the same time. So we had the Music Matters stage. On that Music Matters stage, we had Lucky Day and Kiana Letty, I think. I did notice that this year they let the Music Matters artists sing a little longer on air. I appreciate that, because a lot of those artists who sing on that stage, because a lot of those artists that sing on that stage are now very big. So obviously them singing on that stage and getting out there and doing shows and doing whatever they were doing played a big part, and it would be great to be able to reflect and look back at that moment, right? So I appreciate them having these artists just on air a little while longer for the Music Matters. Y'all, I'm talking so fast I'm tripping over my words. Cardi B gets Album of the Year. We love Cardi B, she can do no wrong. For Invasion of Privacy, and I guess it is about 2018. It just trips me out that came out last year. Just, she's put out so much music, and she really worked every single record on that song, on that album, that to me it just feels like it was put out so long ago, because we just getting so much Cardi. Okay, we got clout, we got money, we got, you know, we got all these other tracks that, you know, so obviously she's doing her job. But big ups to Cardi B for winning Album of the Year. Now, Lizzo. Okay, now I want to know why I have not heard of her. Maybe I have heard of her, but I didn't realize that who she was. I don't know what it is, because I listen to a lot of music. a lot of music. I have a hottest playlist. I've told y'all about this. I fill it up with songs, probably about 300, 400 songs, and I start taking them out as I listen. And that, I mean albums. And I start taking out the tracks that I don't really listen to. But Lizzo never really crossed my radar, and I kind of feel like upset that I never tuned in, because she's truly talented. Aside from the antics, which I love, aside from the fact that she's a bigger girl and she's comfortable in her own skin, which I extra love, she can actually sing, like has vocal talent and can play the flute. Now I tweeted, in middle school, I used to play the saxophone, and I just was like, I'm over this. Can we put this down? And clearly Lizzo stuck with the flute, and now is making money playing the flute on the stage while dancing, twerking, singing, giving face, acting, drama, like all of it at the same time. Lizzo is that Sister Act tribute at the MTV Awards the other day. Honey, girl. And even tonight with the wedding cake, and she was giving it to the camera with the body. And the thing about her is she don't need you to tell her any of them PG things that y'all be trying to tell big women, like, oh, you're pretty too. We don't need you to tell her that, because she knows. Okay, just so you know, had no clue that she was from Detroit and Houston. Had no clue about none of that, but now I know. And I do have her album, and I am a fan. Okay, so she even gets a standing ovation from Rihanna, who was in the building. Okay, so a lot of greats were in the building. Another thing that I tweeted is, I don't know if everyone felt it pertinent to show up, and they're understanding what it means to come together as a community now that we're losing greats and we're seeing like the effect of what's happening in the world, and we're understanding our power as a people. I don't know if celebrities are realizing that, and now that's why we're all coming together, because for a while there, for about 5-10 years, maybe like five years, celebrities were not coming to the award show. It was just looking dry. The performances were like piss poor, like mediocre. And so to see everyone now coming together and seeing those big artists back there, which some aren't there, and if most of them that are there, they're being honored or they're presenting something. But still, it felt good to see a lot of the greats there, just celebrating us, instead of it having to be like the Oscars or the Emmys. We have to put our own award shows up on that same pedestal that we put those other award shows. And it's just like Tyler Perry was saying, we need to be working to own our own things. We need to be working to build our own table instead of trying to get a seat at the table. Okay, he was preaching up in there on today, but we ain't made it there yet. So Amanda Seale comes out. She looks good. Y'all know that she has the Smart, Funny, and Black tour going on. Make sure you guys hit up all her links and her website to get connected with her and see what she's into. I love her too, because she's been around for a long time. She was doing the whole hosting, MC correspondent type thing back when Lala was doing it, Carson Daly, back in that time. She was also a singer before that. Now she's an actress, comedian, activist. Like all these people are living truth that you can go away for a little bit and come back and like you still got it. Okay, because Amanda Seales don't look a day over 25, and she is a lot older than that, but still, she doesn't look it. But she does carry herself with all this wisdom. And I think a lot of people forget like where she comes. I also think she was on like a Nickelodeon show when she was little, like My Brother and Me or something. Like she's been around for a while. But anyway, she comes out to, what did she come out to do? Oh, talk about, how they talk about different activists. There was a young lady who had helped those people in Chicago who were freezing, and she had opened up a shelter, so it's very good that we have moments like these on the BET Awards. We also got the Exonerated Five later on. They come out and they get a standing ovation, and it's just great to see them finally getting their just due and being celebrated, because they gave their lives, so to speak, and they were innocent. So our community is trying to uplift them and kind of cover them, and it's nice to see them smiling. It's nice to see them happy, and nice to see them on the forefront. They came out and they introduced her. But before all of that, we had Regina paying homage and showing the old DC. Okay, she was showing different streets and different hangouts, and then she would show another clip of how it looks now with gentrification coming in and how it's been changed. So they were really driving home this point of gentrification and why it's important to own your stuff. Okay, build your stuff up, and how they're not gonna mute DC. Okay, that point was driven and driven and driven. And I'm just thankful for the time that we're living in now, because up until now we all thought that we were just supposed to work and work and work and work like a hamster on a wheel, and just work and eat and work and eat and work and pay bills and work and eat and work and pay bills. And we weren't supposed to own anything. We weren't supposed to excel or move forward or be the boss. But now that we're learning that we can be the boss, we can have our own, and anything is possible. And it's just such a powerful time. Okay, so then for the first time ever, we get Lil Nas X and Billy Ray Cyrus coming out to perform Old Town Road. Now this is important because a lot of us just found out tonight that Billy Ray Cyrus is an HU grad, Howard University. I was just blown away. We got an HBCU grad in the building. The fact that they wouldn't let Lil Nas X be considered country music. He hopped on this track. So we love Billy Ray now. Like, everybody looking at him like Uncle Billy now. He's invited to the cookout. But they got up there, they did their thing. Everyone loves the song. Everybody's singing the words. And I didn't put my own. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Ride till I can't no more. I got the horses in the back. You know, everybody adding their own little thing on it. You know, mine be sounding real gospel-y. But yeah, they did their thing, and it was cool to see them come out and finally perform together, and it actually be on the BET Awards stage, so that when this gets in the press and it gets out to all them other outlets, it happened on the BET Awards stage first. So her performed. I don't know if she was playing the standing bass or the cello, but she was giving us spoken word. There was a young man who rapped with her. I did not know who he was, but he was speaking life, and he was very lyrical, very conscious. I was just loving it, and I love her whole vibe. Somebody asked, are we ever going to see her eyes? I like her mystique. I honestly don't ever need to see her eyes. Just keep singing just like that. That Best Actress category, it was so chock full of people. Viola Davis, Tiffany Haddish, Regina King, Regina Hall, Issa Rae. That might be it. But even that was just like, I'm like, how y'all gonna pick a winner? So the little skits, I want to say Regina Hall did a great job as the host. She looked good. She wasn't winded. Even when she was trying to, they didn't have really too many moments where they were trying to fill space. Y'all got to get these extras. Whenever you're an extra on set, okay, you gotta look believable. Stop reading the teleprompter. Stop fixing your hair all in the camera. Stop trying to inch in to be seen. Like, I mean, I've been an extra before, and I mean, all they showed was this, and I was trying to lean my shoulder in more, trying to add my hands over here so somebody could see, like, notice my hand, you know. So I get it, but a lot of those parts don't be looking extra. I mean, don't be looking natural. So Regina Hall did a great job of hosting, getting change, and bringing the funny, and bringing the sass, and bringing we love Regina Hall. Okay, so let's see what else I have on here. This Mary J. Blige tribute. Now I don't know how they decide who they're going to honor or who they're going to recognize, but this was a good one. Okay, she definitely has hits on hits on hits on hits. She definitely pioneered her way through the music game. She has her own sound, and I remember somebody asked me if I thought Mary J. Blige could sing. I remember this like yesterday, and I remember telling them, like, no, she's not really the best singer, but she has so much soul in the way that she sings. You can feel her. Okay, I think a lot of people, they're like one-sided with this music stuff. If you don't have a Kelly Price type of voice, well, you're just not in the running to be like the best singer. But being a singer performer, like, there's a lot that comes with it. And Mary J. Blige, she's able to communicate or minister almost, but she's able to portray all those messages and get those messages out there of hurt, of pain, of joy, of self-worth. And that's what we saw tonight. Now, honey, usually these people, they will get all these other random people, usually a Luke James and a Brandy and a Fantasia and a Marsha, always a Marsha, to come out and do a tribute for who we're honoring. Mary J. Blige said not today, honey. She got out there and did her own tribute. Okay, she obviously she's on tour right now, or she's been going on tour. She's not winded. She's not looking out of shape. She's killing all the moves. She's doing her merry dances. You know, Diddy's out there. Taraji's there. You know, everybody's there to see her. She brings out Lil' Kim in this red wet wig. Lil' Kim looked good. She was cinched up, tied up in there, but she still looked good. So Mary J. Blige's tribute, I'm telling y'all, when she did Time on My Hands, since you've been away, boy, I ain't got no plans. No, 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 boy, I'm going down. I'm going down, 'cause you ain't around, baby. I mean, that right there, I was singing at the top of my lungs. Can't keep singing because y'all, it's late and I got neighbors and they're gonna come knocking pretty soon. But yeah, Mary J. Blige, she outdid herself. That No More Drama, that was my song. Forgot it was my song. Broken heart again, another lesson learned. Gotta know your friends or else you will get burned. Gotta count on me. Okay? So she was out there killing it. Also, her speech, her acceptance speech was all about just self-love and self-worth. And it just really shows you how she has come full circle, or done a 180 from when she first started, where she was getting abused and she was getting hurt and she was, you know, didn't really understand her worth. And now being in a place where she understands her worth. And she knows what she has to offer. And she knows that she is a queen. And she refuses to accept anything less than that. Okay, Kendu? We get Meek Mill. DJ Khaled's performance. He brings out, you know, all these artists. Meek Mill's one of them. He's performing. Always great to see Meek Mill. You guys know that we're super proud of him. When he was on the red carpet, he had announced or introduced this documentary that he has coming out. So we can't wait to see that. Lots of good movies coming out. Okay, Queen and Slim, which is Lena Waithe's movie that she wrote or produced or directed. Looks like a updated Bonnie. It tells of the common story of a black couple, you know, getting pulled over by the police. But this time, instead of the police shooting the unarmed black man, the unarmed black man shoots the police officer. Now they turn into this whole Bonnie and Clyde thing going down. So it has an interesting take on it. Can't wait to see what they got going on. Another movie, and it just slipped my mind. Did I write it down in here? Probably not. Another movie that I am excited to see. I can't even remember it. Was it The Educated? Tiffany Haddish looks like she's playing a serious role. And maybe somebody else is in there that I recognize. But anyway, I'm excited to see that as well. So they are putting these movies out, creating content, creating art. That's what we do here. And putting it out for public consumption. And so why not be excited for that? So Ella Mai wins for Trip. Can't remember the name of the award. But do y'all think Trip or Boo'd Up was a bigger single? I think they both are very close, similar sounding. Y'all didn't tell me my necklace was messed up the whole time? But anyway, she wins for Trip, and honestly, everybody's been doing the doggone song, keep hearing it over and over and over and over and over again. Jacquees or whatever, he did his little remake. I think she threw a little shade in her acceptance speech, but it was nice to see her win that. So then we get to Raji P. Henson presenting Tyler Perry with his award. Now, I asked if Tyler Perry and Madea were going to get awards because y'all know Tyler Perry came from nothing. Okay, as far as, now, I don't know how poor he was or if he was actually like on the streets as a child. I don't get that vibe, and I don't think so. But when we say came from nothing, he had this dream. Now he has Tyler Perry Studios, but he has this dream of developing all these things, but literally has nowhere to start but his own life experiences. So he created these plays and went through this Chitlin circuit of Madea, created this character of Madea, and started selling these DVDs and getting a buzz about the shows and the plays and turn them into movies and turn them into TV shows. And now he is bigger than ever, providing jobs for all these people who are unable to get jobs anywhere else. When Taraji P. Henson said he's one of the first people to pay her worth, pay her what she's actually supposed to be getting paid, that blew my mind, because Taraji P. Henson's been out for a while. Okay, so it felt good in my heart to see Tyler Perry win that award. It feels good in my heart every time I see Tyler Perry, because I honestly feel like I know him. Madea plays, if you know me, they were always in the background. When I was in the college dorms, when I had, was living out in California, living out in Atlanta, they were always just playing in the background, because it's something like so endearing about Madea, the singing and the different advice about things. Even though she's funny and she's crazy, a lot of those plays have helped me through a lot of things. They would help keep my morale up through hard times. So I just love Tyler Perry, honestly. And he, like I was telling y'all earlier, he is the reason why we are talking about owning things and taking control of our lives, and being out here and owning things, period. All right, so he is also partnered with BET, and apparently they're coming out with BET Plus, which is a streaming service just like Netflix or Hulu, and they're gonna have all of our Black art on there. Now, when I tell you this is a bomb idea, I don't know who thought of it, but big ups to you. I will be paying my little, hopefully it ain't $15 a month, because if it ain't $8 like Netflix, the one thing that I want to avoid is having all these different streaming services. But as soon as they come out and then Disney comes out with theirs, Netflix and Hulu, we're gonna have a little talk, because those two are probably ones that I'll actually utilize more. But yeah, it was just good to see Tyler Perry. So y'all, we moved on through the show, and I'm moving through this review as fast as I can. But honestly, the gospel section was probably the shortest that I've ever seen it, and probably because they wanted to make time for the Nipsey Hussle tribute, which is fine, but it's still like, gospel is just like my heart. It's like my childhood best friend, and every time I get together with gospel, it's just effortless, and we go on and on and on and just have a great time. Kirk Franklin comes out with Erica Campbell. He even brought Kelly Price up there, and Jonathan something, I don't know his last name, but I've seen him before, and he can sing down. Okay, these people have the anointing on them. Kirk Franklin is a legend. Okay, he's been out for so long, and I'm like, what fountain of youth are you drinking from, bruh? Okay, they come out and they sing. They also let us know that Sunday's Best is coming back. Love that show, because the church really does have some of the best, I mean the best singers out. That doesn't mean that we're all equipped to be performers, but the church is where a lot of us got our start, and the church is where we do our singing, our ministering. And so finally we get our Nipsey Hussle tribute. Even though it happened 3 months ago, like T.I. said, it just still is just so heavy. It just feels so wrong. It just definitely hit the culture like in a crazy mighty way. I don't know if I said this, but they had the blue carpet instead of the red carpet to honor Nipsey Hussle. You guys know this is shot out in LA, so this is like almost like Nipsey Hussle's awards. Okay, it would have been an insult if they did not commemorate him in some way bigger than just like a section of the award show. So to have a blue carpet instead of red carpet, that was genius. Lots of people were wearing blue and representing him, and so that was genius. We got to see his family come up and accept the award after this lovely video of him, and his mom just, yeah, I don't know about his mom. She has like a presence that's almost like makes the hairs on your arms and your neck stand up, because she's recalling the events and everything, and she's tying everything together. So it was very prophetic, okay, and it was very like signs, wonders, miracles, and let us know that she's an angel living on earth. Really, honestly, like no religious stuff at all for you, but she truly just gives you like an angelic feel, a peace, a calming. And she's talking about her son who was shot and assassinated pretty much, and she still just have a calmness about herself. Okay, so How many of y'all laughed when she grabbed Nipsey's dad's face? And I said, y'all, now don't y'all get to scrapping up here, okay? But even though they did that, it was a cute moment that just let you know, like, they're human, because in a lot of our families, it's a lot of that goes down, okay? But we had John Legend come out, DJ Khaled, YG, Marsha Ambrosius. You know, everybody came out. Forgot to tell y'all DJ or Mustard and the Migos performed. But it was just a great night. Now, at the same time, BET stayed true to the bleeper was sleep, okay? MC Lyte did her thing. I don't know when, if ever, y'all are gonna find a voice like hers. Hopefully y'all are grooming the next one, because she's been doing it for years. She need to be honored, okay? Let me see. So what other trash? Okay, the transitions were a mess out there at that happy hour and that red carpet special, the posting. You know, just like every year, it seems like with the live show they cannot keep up. So they need to do like a I don't know if it's like Wendy Williams show, like 2 seconds ahead or 10 seconds ahead or something, or just think about maybe taping it, or just get better people. Really practice and work on that whole live aspect. Okay, I was talking about maybe you guys should do like a hosting competition where you guys have contestants on there who want to host shows. Somebody else tweeted and suggested that they have mass comm majors of HBCU institutes or schools or universities come on and do the red carpets, and I think it's a great idea, because a lot of these actors and actresses of people that y'all are throwing up there, they're very cold, very frigid, very stiff, and they just you can see it all over their face when it's time to transition. But y'all, that was my review for the BET Awards. I hope I got through everything. I was talking as fast as Calvin does over on his channel. I mean, just fast. You got to get through all the topics. Comment down below your favorite moment of the show tonight. I'm Camray, and this is Camray Music TV. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, like the video, and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all the places, all the things, okay? I'll see you guys next time. Bye!